What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and today I want to talk about something that's pretty wild. Honestly, whenever we think of companies that are like absolutely bad, we want them to kind of course correct. You look at EA, and EA was doing really bad. Then they made, Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order. Those games kind of course corrected the company. They did a little bit better. It's somewhat redeeming. And then we have UbiSoft. And a lot of people immediately hate on Ubisoft. I do love a lot of the series that they have, but I will agree they do need some course correction. And the Assassin's Creed IP is one of those things that needs correction. As you know, a bunch of people are bored with it, and we don't have the full game. So I want to talk about an annual financial report, the most recent annual financial report, which Games Radar reported on. And Ubisoft is over here straight up telling investors that microtransactions, even though they're optional, they make the game more entertaining. And this isn't just Assassin's Creed, this is all of their IPs. Now, why is it so entertaining? Because some people want to level up faster, some people want to look different, they want to do all these things. So, of course, they're going to spend their hard-earned money on all that stuff. What this report does not say is that even though it is optional and people put money into it, there are some people who don't have the means to do that. There are instances, and I've already said this in a previous video, where I feel like they did not give us the whole game. So you're playing $70 for the game itself, for access to the game. Let's be real. $70. And then you've got to buy DLCs. If you don't really have a lot of time, but you want to move quickly, you want to catch up with your friends who maybe have more time, you end up buying all those XP and money advancements, even though XP and money come pretty easy in this game. But some people, they want to reach the end. They want to be the highest level. They want to be OP. So they'll pay for that stuff. Oh, this outfit looks cool. Let me buy that. And then when they give us like the freebies, the free in-game items for doing a mission or something like that, you give us a flag, you give us a trinket we're never going to use. You give us useless stuff. But once we pay another premium for a DLC or an expansion, then you add more stuff in there that's kind of useful. Sometimes it's not even useful. Some of these cosmetics that they give us just look cool, but they have nothing of value. They bring nothing to the table. Yeah, you look cool, you look like you're on fire, you look like a demon, you look like whatever, but you don't have anything useful there. And if you notice, some of the items you cannot even use to change your look. So, if I'm wearing certain gear, I cannot add the Sakura looking designs, the way the weapon looks, the way my clothing looks. Like, I can't be wearing let's say, the gear that I'm wearing now, which is the Toolmaster, and make it look like I'm wearing the Sakura outfit or the Dead by Daylight outfit or anything like that. On top of which, those outfits really don't have a lot of value. They really don't have engravings that really mesh with anything or work with anything. So it's kind of wild that they did it this way. But because it looks so cool, they're going to give it to us And again, everything is optional. You get your keys. You have to wait till it's in the shop, in the exchange, or by other means. And in some cases, like we see in Valhalla, they'll let you have the same sets over and over and over again, but only give you a couple of pieces, never give you the full set. So that way you're enticed to get tired and finally buy that last piece, which is kind of crazy. Now, the microtransactions are really wild because they dump tons of it in. Tons and tons. And there are some people who really, I mean, especially nowadays, times are tough. I understand that. I'm not trying to shame anybody for, like, you know, not buying the microtransactions. But there are some people who cannot afford to buy the microtransactions. I could either spend $20 to get transactions or an outfit, a group of outfits, and then have keys that I'm not going to use for a while because there's nothing else that I want. Or they do some really weird thing where you buy $20 worth of keys and you could only spend like $17 worth of keys. You got 300 keys left over, so now you got to spend more money to get more stuff. And now you have 600 keys left over, and you keep doing that until you build up enough keys where those extra keys go into something. It's dumb. It's very dumb. Nobody has time, effort, in some cases money for that. You know, again, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just trying to say this is how stupid it is. And you have no other means of getting it in any other way. I don't know that the Dead by Daylight stuff will ever be in the exchange. I have a feeling it won't. Don't quote me on it. I have a feeling it won't. But that's just me. That's just what my gut says. UbiSoft. It does not make the game more fun. The only thing that makes the game more fun is when you listen to your fans, you give them what they want. I appreciate free content, but honestly, the way Shadows is structured, I feel like you didn't even give us the entire game. So giving us the entire game, that would make the game fun. When you get to the end of the game, you're left on a cliffhanger. And then I thought, oh, they're going to start pumping out all this other stuff. No, you're giving us this slow drip. I still don't have any information on title update 1.0.7, which should be coming out either this week or next week. And then what? You're going to give us like 20 minutes of play, and then we got to wait another 30 days before we have another 20 minutes of play? It's getting kind of ridiculous. And this is the time where I'll tell people, don't buy anything out of the shops in protest of the game. And people won't listen. They'll still buy whatever they want. You know? Again, the game is not bad. Right now in Endgame, it's just boring. Microtransactions are not fun. Try to figure out how to make the game more fun for your players. Or I'm telling you right now, it's going to be zero interest in the future of Assassin's Creed. Because right now, where we would still be talking about it, making tons of videos, it's quiet. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.